All right, so I got a little story to share, right? So I'm in basic training for the Army. I'm about 19 years old, I'd say, right? And it's a guy. There really wasn't that many black people when I was in basic training. It was just me and maybe two other guys, and then maybe two women, right? So there's another guy, and we're not from the same place, but we from the same type of place, right? We from like an urban area or the hood, whatever you want to call it. And I'm more calm and laid back. Well, Dog was like more out there, right? He's louder. It seemed like he want more attention. You know what I'm saying? So one day he gets angry and he's running around, puffing his chest out, yelling, screaming, "I'm a real ass nigga, I'm a real nigga," this, that, and the third. And so for me, I just stand back and I'm kind of watching him, watching the people around him, and I'm noticing, like, at least in my opinion, the people around who are not black really don't know. Well, they look confused to me. You know what I mean? They look confused about what he's saying. He's saying you're a real nigga and he don't play that shit and all of that. And they look confused as if they don't know what a real nigga is, right? So for me, that was kind of like the seed, right? That kind of grew into my thought process now as a man. So I think most guys who grow up in the inner city or in the hood, we want to be real niggas. We call ourselves real niggas. That's what we want to be. I don't know, identified as. Like, there's almost like a stamp or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a stamp of approval. Like, it's a great thing to be considered a real nigga, right? But as I got older, to me, it just didn't make sense to want to be a real nigga no more. Like, it was more so my goal to be a real man that can be respected no matter where I went and no matter what circle I was in. And to me, like I said, that was a seed. And it was like, being a real nigga is cool to a certain extent, but I think you gotta graduate from a real nigga to being a man, right? And I think that it's hard to have respect in all circles being a real nigga because, honestly speaking, most people don't even know what that is. And it's like, how can you respect something that you don't know what it is? How can you respect somebody who's saying they're a real nigga if you don't even know what that means? You know what I mean? And I believe now that being a man, just being a solid man, solid individual, and that gives respect and gets respect, I think that can be respected no matter where you go. I think that it can be respected no matter what circle you in, no matter if a person speaks your language or not, because I think that people can feel that energy and understand that you somebody that they should respect. Not necessarily fear, but respect. But I feel like being a real nigga has a ceiling to it. It has areas that it's respected in, and the areas that it's respected in is those areas where people might have a understanding of it. But I just feel like you can't take that respect everywhere you go, nor can you take that mindset everywhere you go, because everywhere you go is not going to be understood. And that's just my random, I guess, thought of the day.